Welcome to the North Shore Homestead. We're going to go out into the herd with this trailer. That is the front of the trailer. So you're going to, all of this is in the background. So you'll be right in the herd. The bison will come close. They're not going to climb on board or anything. For years now, I've done interpretive tours into the herd, and I think that's probably the thing, that this herd is more acclimatized to the tour wagons and things coming through, so they really don't take any notice of us.
What's the big one, huge one.
You do actually see the bison interacting in their natural way, exactly as they would out in the wilderness, and have, of course, for thousands of years previous.
Do you have any noise that you can call them, like whoo, 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 whoo? Buffy, 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 herd, Buffy, Buffy.
They're coming.
You're sitting low enough that you're eye to eye with these bison, and that takes people by surprise a lot of times. You're facing these guys head on.
Do you remove the wool or it come out naturally?
It falls out in the spring, all on its own. And you'll see right now,
yes,
it's letting go. Some people are what they call allergic or sensitive to sheep's wool, right? Mm-hmm. Sheep's wool is shorn, you have sharp edges, and it itches. This starts naturally and stops naturally, so there are no cut edges. It doesn't itch. New Canadians generally tend to be quite curious about the land that they've come to, and something like the bison is probably not that well known in the rest of the world, and I guess in a lot of ways there's a mystique about it, and they catch on to that fairly quickly. And being able to experience the bison and sort of learn something about it is interesting to anybody, let alone the new Canadians that are still exploring and discovering their new land.
To me, it's still the first experience integrating with wild animals, And back home, we don't have it. In some way, it's like cattle back home that you can touch them or whatever, you can get near them. And it's really good.
Back in 1930, my dad immigrated from Germany and ended up homesteading on this place. So he put his whole life into this place. It's basically blood, sweat, and tears, battling the bush, as it were. I am now carrying that on, and I feel I have a certain obligation, if you will, to steward this unique property. Not only is it a lake location, it's historical with the museum and the buildings, to keep it in good shape and pass it on to the next generations.